Hello, thank you. Welcome to Futures for Our Future. I'm Eric.
And I'm Brian. Let's get to this week's top stories.
What the fuck, Apex? It's been 2 months since you rolled out Apex 3.0, or more accurately, steamrolled it over us. When you did, you made a lot of promises, apologizing for the chaos of summer 2024, vowing better service, and committing to building trust. And yet, here we are, stuck in the same toxic cycle, like a couple in therapy who only shows up to argue. Apex, you keep promising it'll get better, but somehow traders are still sleeping on the couch.
Here's the real kicker. Apex always knows exactly why they're denying a payout. They've got it down to a science. But communicating that reason to us? Oh no, that's where things fall apart. Their emails read like a choose-your-own-adventure book. You've been invited on a risk management journey. Would you like to sail down the 30% consistency river or climb the 5-to-1 mountain? How about you just tell us where to go, since you wrote the damn book?
Imagine going to the doctor and she says, "Bad news. You've been diagnosed with something serious. Here's a list of 10 life-threatening conditions. You've got one of them. Don't forget to pick up your meds at the pharmacy. Come back in 8 days, and we'll see if you're better." Excuse me, Dr. Apex. Can you tell me what I actually have? No, but we're deeply committed to your health and well-being.
Sounds absurd, right? Because it is. You can't preach trader consistency and education while refusing to provide feedback. It's like giving a math test and never handing back the results. Sorry, the whole class failed again. Anyway, here's another test. Good luck. And at the end of the semester? Wait, how did the entire class fail?
Where's the accountability? 2 months ago, you encouraged traders to sign up for TradeViz, a free journaling tool, to track trades. Great idea, but why are already profitable traders being told to rely on third-party software when you could just create your own dashboard? You already have the stats. You're using them to deny payouts. It's maddening because traders want to love Apex. We want that warm, cozy snuggle of trust, like a blanket fresh out of the dryer. For many of us, Apex was our first time. You know, the first time we got lucky. That first payout felt like hitting the jackpot.
But now Apex is like the captain of the cheerleading team, dating the quarterback of the football team, the captain of the basketball team, the pitcher for the baseball team, and the co-captain of the dance team. Meanwhile, every time someone asks, "What's going on this weekend?" Apex is like, "I'm busy." Busy doing what? Oh, you know, the captain of the wrestling team. Apex is basically running through the whole school like it's an episode of Euphoria.
Let's talk about your history, Apex. Some of your best marketers have been denied payouts, and it's a terrible look. These traders aren't just your public face, they're actually profitable. Take Alpine, denied a $10,000 payout after making over $345,000 trading NQ futures. You'd think he'd have a VIP lounge at Apex HQ, but nope. He's left wondering, like the rest of us, why. Trades by Matt, denied earlier this summer despite $300,000 plus in earnings. Zero Day J, denied 4 times in a row. Even Trader Kane got paid out, but then had his accounts frozen and wasn't moved to a live account. Meanwhile, Kellyanne and Bull Barbie are out here calling Apex a predatory prop firm. And yet, despite this mess, most traders still call Apex legit. Why? Because when they pay, they pay. With up to 20 funded accounts, Apex is still the king of prop firms. Sure, the hoops are annoying, but at least they're not on fire. Yet.
So what's the takeaway? If you're trading with Apex, learn the rules like the lyrics to your favorite Taylor Swift song. And when they hit you with improper risk management, don't lose your cool. Just trade a few more days, follow the rules, and get the payout. Honestly, that's not a terrible deal. But Apex, here's some free advice. If you want to rebuild trust, start by telling traders exactly what rule they broke. Because right now, it feels like a game we're all destined to lose. So, one last time for the road. What the fuck, Apex?
Here's a thought experiment. What if traders and CME regulators could be happy at the same time? Enter Purdia Capital, the firm that cracked the ultimate trader hack. Live accounts with next-day payouts, and no consistency rules. No profit objectives, no bureaucratic hoops. It's like they've invented the financial version of a cheat code. Up, down, left, right, funded account. Boom. The concept is simple. When traders make money, the firm makes money. Radical, right? Because under the old model, profitable traders were treated like liabilities. Yes, liabilities. It's like firms panicked every time Bob made $5,000 in fake money, worrying, how will we ever recover? Meanwhile, Bob's sitting there wondering why his payout request got denied, like when he tried to claim a unicorn as a business asset.
But Purdia flips the script saying, "We'll actually pay you because you're trading real markets." Revolutionary. Damn Good Kyle recently shared his experience with Purdia, and by experience, I mean they handed him $3,000 to trade, presumably because someone at Purdia thought, you know what this market needs? More chaos. And Chaos Kyle delivered, hitting the $3,000 profit target in just 10 days. The rules were straightforward. Trade at least $200 a day for 5 days. Stay above the drawdown limit, and most importantly, don't YOLO your account into oblivion. After passing, he cashed out $2,700, leaving Purdia with their 10% cut. Because even when you're damn good, Kyle, the house always takes its slice.
But here's the twist. They assign you a risk manager, someone whose job is to review your trades and say, hey, maybe don't bet the farm on a hunch. It's like having your own personal financial therapist. Honestly, if this service existed for marriages, the world would be a much happier place. Now, Purdia is new, so there's some risk involved. Think of it as buying sushi from a gas station. Probably fine, but you might regret it later. If you're the cautious type, you can stick with the old guard, firms like TopStep or MyFunded Futures. The Toyota Camrys of prop trading, reliable but not exactly thrilling.
And to explain their approach, here's Purdia's CEO Jonas, who avoids burdensome rules, just like he avoids burdensome hair.
Hey trader, it's Jonas, CEO and founder of Purdia Capital, a proprietary trading firm specialized in futures. Today, I want to talk about why we have zero denied payouts and why it will be like that in the future.
Hell yeah, I'm in.
Enough
Sounds
said.
good to me.
I'm ready to sign up. All right. Let's talk about the difference between 2024 and 2025 in the world of prop trading, because apparently, trading firms went through their messy puberty phase this year. They went from being the cute neighborhood kid selling lemonade on the corner, smiling, generous, and handing out payouts like extra sugar packets, to a moody teenager running a convenience store, plastering no free refills signs everywhere and grumbling, rules are rules. Don't like it? Take your trade somewhere else. So 2024? Oh, it was glorious. Probably the golden age of prop trading. Firms were battling for traders like kids diving for candy at a piñata party. The rules were simpler, the payouts were massive, and traders were raking in tens of thousands of dollars like they were contestants on a game show. Nutty Bar cleared over $200,000. Trades by Matt and Alpine each surpassed $300,000. Patrick scored a jaw-dropping $600,000 payout, and Trader Kane cemented his legacy as the highest-paid prop trader of all time with an astonishing $2.2 million from Apex. But 2025? Whole different story. It's like the prop firms got together and decided, you know what? Let's make this less fun. Now, the rules are tighter than my jeans after Thanksgiving. Payouts are smaller, and you need a PhD in prop firmology just to decipher what you're even allowed to do.
And let's talk about the regulations. It seems the futures exchanges are pressuring prop firms to transition traders to real accounts. Why? Likely because they're chasing more commission income, though they'll undoubtedly spin it as doing what's best for the traders. After all, they can't let futures firms go down the same rabbit hole that tanked the Forex world. Now, some firms are handling this shift better than others. Let's talk about the big three: Apex, TopStep, and MyFunded Futures, better known as MUFU, thanks to iMan. And I'll admit, every time I see MUFU, my brain autocorrects to this mofo, like Samuel L. Jackson might say it. But yeah, we're sticking with iMan on this one. It's MUFU for now. Honestly, it sounds like something straight out of Kung Fu Panda. Is this MUFU guy Pan?
First up, Apex. They've overhauled their funding and payout process, but they're still holding tight to their favorite tradition, denying payouts. Oh, and remember when filming yourself while trading seemed like the worst thing they could do to us? Yeah, those were the good times. Next we have TopStep. They're keeping it classy with small changes, like banning live traders from using their SIM accounts. But hey, their new payout cap policy won't affect most traders. Because, let's be honest, who's actually hitting that cap? Then there's MUFU. They're scrapping their 100K and 150K starter accounts and hiking prices across the board. But don't worry, there's still a silver lining. You can get a discount if you pay by bank transfer or happen to be a new customer. Because nothing says we value loyalty like giving new customers 40% off while throwing existing customers a meager 20%.
But let's be real. Traders are already nostalgic for 2024. Who wouldn't be? It was the year you could sneeze on your keyboard, accidentally open a trade, and still walk away with a payout. Fast forward to 2025, and the vibe feels more like the Great Depression. The industry is oversaturated, competition is fierce, and firms are barely hanging on. Traders now have to jump through more hoops than a circus lion, while firms smugly announce, we're tightening up. No more fun until you can follow 37 rules, 3 guidelines, and maybe solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. Here's the takeaway. 2024 was all about seizing opportunities while they lasted. 2025? It's all about survival. You've got to adapt, trade smarter, and accept that the good old days are over. But hey, at least you'll have a great story to tell your grandkids right after you explain why their inheritance is tied up in denied payouts.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to pause and give a standing ovation to the one and only Nutty Bar. Month after month, Nutty brings us the Apex Trader Funding Leaderboard, the data we didn't know we needed but now can't live without. You, sir, are the glue that holds our trading aspirations together, keeping us motivated to turn red days into green months. From all of us who eagerly await this list, thank you for your time, effort, and witty commentary that makes this so much fun. Before we jump into the numbers, I have to remind you, if you want to see the complete breakdown, head over to Nutty Bar's channel. Like the video, subscribe, and show some love for the guy who keeps us informed and inspired every single month. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.
Now let's talk numbers. Because what's better than celebrating the folks who crushed it while the rest of us were Googling how to stop revenge trading? Top countries in 2024. Number 1, USA, 189.6 million. The land of the free and the home of really profitable traders. Number 2, Canada, $16.6 million. Politeness, hockey, and apparently big payouts. Way to go, Canada. Number 3, United Kingdom, $10.3 million. Trader Kane might as well be the King of England with his massive contribution here.
Top states in 2024. Number 1, California, $36.2 million. Sunshine, surfing, and stacks of cash. Californians, you're living the dream. Except for all those taxes you pay, guess that's a nightmare. Number 2, Florida, $22.9 million. Florida is more than just beaches and theme parks. It's a trading powerhouse. Number 3, Texas, $22.1 million. The Lone Star State proves everything really is bigger in Texas, including the payouts.
Top traders for December 2024. Number 1, Patrick from Florida, $648,880. The reigning king of December. Patrick, your name alone inspires us to stop snoozing and start trading. Number 2, Payouts from Texas, $283,866. Payouts, you're putting Texas on the map yet again. Respect. Number 3, Jeremy from Florida, $220,000. Another Floridian showing us how it's done. What's in the water down there, Jeremy?
Top traders for 2024. Number 1, Trader Kane from the United Kingdom, $2.22 million. Kane, your 2024 payout is the stuff of legends. The rest of us are just hoping to get invited to the after party. Number 2, Bryce from California, $1.5 million. California, you did it again. Bryce, your success is proof that the West Coast hustle is real. Number 3, Brian from Canada, $1.41 million. Canada strikes again. Brian, you're putting maple syrup on more than just pancakes with those earnings. Honorable mention, Patrick from Florida, $804,980. Patrick, your December win made waves, and your 2024 total just adds to the inspiration.
And now, before we wrap this up, let's talk about Nutty Bar's new thumbnail. Folks, if you haven't seen it, it's an AI-generated masterpiece. It's simply captivating. Like, is it just me, or is this thumbnail weirdly attractive? I'm starting to question a lot about myself, but hey, props to Nutty for making us feel something deep in our digital region. Nutty, thank you again for being our guide, cheerleader, and trading oracle. To all the traders out there, let's make 2025 even bigger. Who knows, maybe your name will grace these lists next year. Until then, trade smart, dream big, and stay inspired. Cheers.
And that's all for this episode. Thank you for watching Top Stories with Futures for Our Future. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm Eric.
And I'm Brian. Thank you, and have a great week trading. And I'll admit, every time I see MUFU, my brain autocorrects to this mofo, like Samuel L. Jackson might say it.